Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to Crescendo Tutorials. And today on this tutorial, we're going to dive into a MacBook Pro. And actually, this is how to install a hard drive. You know, if your hard drive crashed, this is how you can order a hard drive, external hard drive, and, you know, refurbish your laptop. Alright, here we go. So first you're going to need a small toolkit. And I kind of custom made my own toolkit. I got a Torx. You see, this is Torx toolkit, and this is a 7-in-1. It costs $15 at a tool shop. Next, you want to have two Phillips screw head drivers. Now these screwdrivers, they're extremely small, and I have the Torx T10 right here just in case I need this small Torx driver. Okay, so first thing I did was I looked up the hard drive I needed, the external hard drive. I went to OWC, Other World Computing. I think that's MacSales.com. Great item. The thing with this, it's an external hard drive, and they give you an enclosure kit. So when the hard drive comes, you can have your hard drive installed right into here. So if you put your hard drive in here, close it up. Now you got an external hard drive, and you can just carry this around and plug it right in to any computer. So your MacBook needs a new hard drive. First thing you want to do, shut it down, power it off. Make sure everything's powered off. And what you're actually going to do is take out the battery first. If you have a newer version of a MacBook and you can't take out the battery, just make sure it's powered off. So I took out the battery. Throw it to the side, or don't throw it. Put it to the side, and you'll see now, locate your screws. You got screws along the right side, 2 along the back side, and 4 on the left. You also got 4 on the bottom. If you got a different version of a Mac, you might just have all the screws along the bottom. So, let's take these screws out. And now when you get inside, you'll see, you know, they tell you the serial code number, everything. You have 2 screws right here, again, for another panel. If you don't have this version of Mac, you might not have this in here. And this other screwdriver, it's magnetic on the tip. So you definitely want to get a magnetic tip. Because see, the screw sticks right to the screwdriver. And take out this enclosure. We're almost in to our MacBook Pro. Now right here you see these 2 little grooves here. That's for your RAM. And you can watch my RAM install to see how to install RAM cards. Okay, so now you see 2 screws here, and this is where you use this Torx driver. And actually you want to use the smallest one. I'm glad this one had the smallest one on it. I was looking all over, rushing around to get this, and I finally found it. I have a video production company, and my computer crashed, and I was like, I gotta get my company back online. So I was searching all over for this screwdriver, and I finally found it at a hardware store. Definitely big shout out to Miss Ann Geis, who saved the day and invested in my company and bought me a new iMac 7. Okay, so now all the screws are out. Make sure all the screws are out. And what you're going to do to open this, click the open button. Make sure your computer's off. Please make sure your computer's off. Some MacBook Pros open from the bottom. This one actually opens from the top. You see how the top is coming off? So the top is coming right off. It has 5 grooves on the bottom. So we need to slide below those grooves to get them off. And actually, see, you got to make sure all the screws are out. So I got to put this back down and turn it around. There are 2 more screws right here that I have to take out. So see, that's why you want to always make sure all your screws are out. Because I could have broke it. Yet if you can, take your time and chart out where all the screws are. Because once you take this apart, you got to be able to put it back together so it works. And if you can, take your time and chart out where all the screws are. Because once you take this apart, you got to be able to put it back together so it works. And there we go. And make sure you put your screws somewhere. Put your screws somewhere safe. Don't let them roll around. Put them somewhere safe. And remember, pair them together so you know what goes where. You see, this comes right up. And now there's a little connector here in front of the laptop. So when you pull this up, reach your hand behind and gently remove this connector. And now take it off. And you see this connector connects right here to this groove. Please remember this, because when you're putting this back together, if you have this kind of laptop, this is how you're going to have to put it back together. That little connector right there. And this is the inner workings of your MacBook. Now, my optical drive stopped working also. So I can show you in another video how to take this optical drive out and install another hard drive. The hard drive that's already in here, you want to look at the attachments. You can see this little wires right here. You can see the hard drive here. And what you want to do is, you see the hard drive is screwed in. It has a mount in there already. So we're going to take that mount out. That's securely holding it. Now we got this out. Please don't lose this. You need this. Your hard drive is free almost. Now if there is a wire in the way, just unplug it or loosen it up. And remember, if you unplug anything, remember where it goes. So I unplugged it. It's out of the way. And now I can lift this hard drive up. And there goes your hard drive. Now if this hard drive crashed, it's trash. But you can save it. It's a little, don't lose these either. These are cushion for your hard drive on the sides here. Shock protection. Now you can either unplug it from here, directly from the board. It's going to be like a little snap. Again, like the keyboard. And there you go. Your hard drive. Now you can also take off it from the top. And that's your connector. ATA connection, SATA connection. And this is a 2.5 hard drive. Now they do have 1.8 hard drives, but this is 2.5. So you take it out and you don't need this anymore if it crashed. But you can get this sent into the factory and they can take apart this hard drive. And there's a disk inside here. And they do it in a airtight, compacted place. And they can extract your information off of here. It'll cost $1,000. Take this out. Get the new hard drive from OWC. When you have your new hard drive, make sure it matches up. Please make sure you have the eSATA connector, and see, it goes right in. And this brand is Hitachi. Hitachi's loud, but it's good. Seagate's good. Alright, I'm back. That was my phone rung again. My Queen Kashira. Latash. Alright, so we're back. And so if you just glance over, you can see the RAM card right here. You see your fans right here to cool off. See your power button. Actually, the power button's on a keyboard. Power button here. Your inputs. So please familiarize yourself with the board. If you're going to open it, familiarize yourself. So now we got the new hard drive right here. It fits perfectly like a glove. And all I just put it right back in. So set it in, and it's in. And your two connectors you took off, just put those back in. Delicately. Please be delicate with this stuff, or you're gonna break your heart. You're gonna break your computer. Tape it back down. And this right here. Make sure everything's connected, please. So no, make sure everything's connected. And that's basically it. And once you see where connections are at different places, you can see, you can really customize this laptop and really beef it up. Because I want to put in another hard drive in here. Buff that up. Have two hard drives. Make this better than new. I might install HDMI over here. So you can really customize and beef up your laptop, even if it's an older model. Slip that back in there, and there you have it. That's how you install a hard drive. You got your keyboard right here. Get the little insert right here. And really, once you insert that back in, you're finished. Down. Pop those back in. And you should be good to go. Pop the back in. And install your screws. And there you have it. That's how you install a hard drive. Thanks for watching. Please rate, subscribe, and leave any comments if you want anything for me to show. Thank you. Bye.